I ain't gonna lie. Someone couldn't sleep, so I couldn't sleep. So I'm a bit tired. And it is all my fault. Yes, my ninjas, your boy Sky Money is not perfect. But look, if I can help at least like one of you guys, then I am happy. Tired, but happy. So I have made a lot of mistakes both in my career in television as well as my YouTube career. But I was thinking about this the other day, and there are like 2 big mistakes I've made that just stand out from the rest of them. Now if somebody had stolen my drip while I was getting all those B-roll shots, that would have been a big mistake number 3. Oh man, speaking of which, did y'all see in the last video that the Sony a7S III almost fell like in the canal? Whoa, man. So now, a little backstory about me. I have worked in television since 2007, maybe 2008. I got a job working at a show as a PA in Atlanta. And so when I got the job, it actually just confirmed that this was something that I really wanted to do. I wanted to work with cameras. I wanted to maybe be on camera. And out of all the things I've done, no matter what job it was, working in television, it just lit me up. Like I knew that that was gonna be me. Like that was my thing. When you know, you just know. Gonna be sipping the Red Bull today, cause not for nothing, I'm pretty tired. Oh snap, they hugging the block again. There you go. There you go. Now speaking of being tired, huge shout out to everyone who bought me a coffee. And Pimp, if you wanna buy me a coffee, don't be shy. The link is down below. If not, no tea, no shade, cause I ain't a hater. My hood never let me be a hater. So I realized that I've always wanted to work in television. From that moment on, that was gonna be what I was gonna pursue the most. That was gonna be my focus. And I remember telling like close friends, family, and I just remember like a lot of people responded in a way that I didn't think they were gonna respond. And basically just asking, why do I wanna work in television? Working in the entertainment industry can be risky. Sky Money, I don't think you should do that. And the list just went on and on. Ooh, cricket, what's going on over here, Pimp? But yeah, there was just so much pushback for what I wanted to do with my life that it would make me second guess myself, make me second guess the career that I wanted to choose, make me think that maybe I couldn't make it, maybe they're right. And so I've actually like listened to them. I tried different things. I even tried like working in the music industry. I've tried everything. And as expected, nothing was hitting. Like I wasn't excited about any of this stuff. And basically listening to these like close friends and family members, that was not the right thing to do, which brings me to my first big mistake, which is listening and taking advice from the wrong people. Even when it came to YouTube, even when it came to like how to handle my money, I somehow always took advice from the wrong people. And the reason I had thought about this just now, because I found myself doing the same thing, like I think it was like just the other day. And I've been doing this for years, but I just never even realized I was doing it. And I never realized how much of a negative effect it has on me when I do this. Like I noticed when I was listening to people who didn't know what they were talking about money, when I listened to them, I had less money. And when I was taking career advice from people who didn't really have the drive or just the passion I had about something, I noticed that I was kind of all over the place, just like them. There was no focus with them. So by listening to them, I then had no focus and no real idea of what I was doing. Like I still remember when I was working for the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, my friends would try to give me ideas of how I can make the scripts better and who I should pitch to get on the show. And these people have never worked in television, they never written a script for a talk show, and they definitely don't know the process of getting a guest on a show. And the same thing was happening when it came to YouTube. When it came to my whole like YouTube career, I realized I was just trying what other people told me to try to do. And not necessarily what I wanted to do, not necessarily what was good for me. And then the worst part about the whole thing was that a lot of these people I was listening to didn't even do YouTube. Pimpin', don't get it twisted. I ain't talking about like constructive criticism. I ain't talking about none of that. I am strictly talking about people who are trying to tell me how to run my channel, people who try to tell me how I should act, and even people who try to tell me that it's like impossible to succeed just because I live in the Netherlands. And what's funny is that I've actually realized this by talking to people who are actually in it, like actually like good advice, like listening to good advice. That was when I realized I was listening to a bunch of bad advice. And now since I know y'all a bunch of ninja bosses, and y'all are on your way to do some great things, I'ma let y'all know right now, don't make that mistake of just listening to the wrong people. Don't take money advice from somebody who's broke. Don't take YouTube advice from somebody who's never had a channel or not as passionate about it as you. Now, constructive criticism is different, and yeah, I would say constructive criticism is a good thing. But when it comes to things that are like a little bit deeper than that, don't listen to it. Not unless they're in it. My ninja is going in one ear and out the other. Boss. So what I ended up learning was that none of these people could really teach me anything. And before I even think about listening to them, I need receipts. Like, they need to be a reflection of what they are trying to get me to do. And they don't have to be perfect or nothing. They just need to be a reflection of what they're trying to say to me. Like, the advice that they're trying to give me, they have to be a reflection of that advice. Boss. Like, Pimp, I'm the one. I'm Neo. I'm going ham. So if you're gonna give me some advice, I need to see receipts. Ooh, man, much better. Jeez, I was burning up. Man, not for nothing, it's not like super sunny or anything, but it's actually a really nice day. But anyway, Pimpin', let's get into my second biggest mistake. My second biggest mistake, by far, has to be thinking that I need to do it alone. And you see, while I was taking all that terrible advice from the wrong people, what I should have been doing was making a more effort to like be around other creators, as well as, even in my television career, talk to other people that are in the industry a little bit more. Just literally making more of an effort to collab with people that are in my field, as well as like other creators. For some reason, I was of the mindset of like, if I don't get to a certain point, then other people won't take me serious, which actually turned out not to be the case like at all. Matter of fact, it was the complete opposite. For example, when it came to my television career, when people found out how passionate I was about my work, the response was always overwhelmingly positive. Like literally having lunches with creative directors, other writer producers, them also asking me like feedback of what I thought about their cuts. And the whole time I thought that I shouldn't ask at all. But the reality was that I should have actually asked a lot sooner. And I saw the exact same result when it came to YouTube. I would legit reach out to creators who are like fairly bigger than me, tell them how much I admire their sauce, and next thing you know, we kicking it, we're friends, we bosses. We're discussing ideas, different drip, different sauce. And by doing this, I noticed that I started to do the same thing to other people who would reach out to me, because I wasn't seeing like how many subscribers they had or how many views they get on a video. It was more so trying to figure out if they had that passion, that sauce. But also, even now though, I ain't gonna lie, this is something that I still struggle with because I'm so busy, like between work and then the kids. Yeah, I don't really reach out to many creators as much anymore, but I wholeheartedly feel like I should continue to ask for help, and I do sometimes. I could be better about it just because 2 minds are better than 1, and 3 minds is just, that's just triple boss. Oh, there it is. There's the sun. Don't want to get too happy though, because it might rain in like 5 minutes. And then after that, it's gonna snow. Pimpin', all of this stuff goes for you too as well, especially if you are a creator. If you are a creator, don't try to go at it alone. I highly recommend not to do it. Like, definitely reach out to other creators and just other people who are just as passionate about something as you are. Because man, it goes a long way. So definitely reach out. And then when it comes to advice, just be careful of who you take your advice from and who you actually listen to. This can play a huge role in like slowing you down. So in my opinion, if they ain't showing receipts, you may not want to listen to that person. Oh man, well, all done with work. It was a busy day today. I barely got to get out and hug the block. But anyway, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Huge shout out to everybody who bought me a coffee. And if you want to buy me a coffee, don't be shy. The link is down below. But if not, no tea, no shade, because I ain't a hater. My hood never let me be a hater. So thanks again for watching. And you know what I forgot to say? Let me know, like, comment, like them comments up down below, letting me know if you experience some of the things that I just talked about. Like, if you've had people in your life that don't reflect the advice that they give you. And if you ever thought that you just had to go it alone. Like, I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.